Our role in all this, in campaigns and in covering the country in general, is changing rapidly and dramatically. When most of us got into this business, if Sonora were the newsmaker and David was the public, I was the press, I was the conduit through which she had to go through to get her message out. And my job was basically fairly straightforward. I covered newsmakers for him. And it was a kind of lecture. Today, she has many more ways to get her message out. And I have fewer resources. The job I have to perform as a journalist is much more complex, and I have a lot fewer, I have a much diminished capacity to perform it. I don't have the capacity to perform the role I used to play, let alone this expanding role. So in answer to your question, and in a campaign, this has become even more complicated because the campaigns have figured out many, many ways to get around me, to manipulate me, to limit me. You know, the idea that I once could cover a candidate walking around and then have a drink with them, and the campaign was that candidate, you know, is 20 years obsolete. So the question that the press has, that each news organization has to ask is, what is it that I can contribute to this that is unique and meaningful, because I can't contribute as much as I used to. And if citizen shot video is a dynamic in the campaign, how do I react to that in a way that is useful to David Espo now? If I can't cover the whole waterfront, which part of the waterfront should I cover? If there are now 17 candidates and I've got 11 reporters instead of 17 or 15, how do I deploy them? Those are much more complicated, difficult choices. Our job's gotten a lot harder to perform, and we basically need to rethink. A lot of what we used to do, we probably should stop doing and try and do the things that have the most value.